Welcome back to the night. With every item sold, dollars and minutes are raised for education. Joining me this morning is David Merritt, the founder of Merritt Clothing Line, and somebody that you may also know from the hardwood, right?
Yeah.
Played basketball at U of M, co-captain out there.
A few years ago. I'm getting old.
It wasn't that long ago. But this is kind of what you've wanted to do, and you're putting your heart into this cause. Tell us about Merritt.
Yeah, well, my experience at the University of Michigan, having the opportunity to have that type of education was an extraordinary opportunity. And so we're very passionate about providing others with that opportunity. And we want to ignite youth around education. And so Merritt's a fashion brand that we create fashionable products that help disadvantaged youth get to college by donating 20% of everything. So every single dollar that comes into our company, we raise that for college scholarships for underserved youth. But we also think it's important for youth to not only have money to go to college, but we need to get them there. We need to provide the resources and opportunities so that they can embrace their education and become world-class citizens. So we've started a nonprofit arm, and we're doing this educational enrichment program with the Jalen Rose Leadership Academy, doing just that, exposing students to higher education and motivating them to become world-class citizens.
Yeah, I watched a little bit. You got a 3-minute video that's on your website, and you mentioned that every 26 seconds, somebody decides to drop out of high school.
It's just a glaring statistic. It really hits home. That's over 7,000 students a school day, close to 1.2 million every single year. And so our goal is to help lower that rate so not as many kids are dropping out and bring an awareness to the cause. Education is something that, people know it's important, but sometimes it gets to the back burner. You got the economy, you got healthcare, but it's so important that we're giving the tools to our young people so that they can lead the way when they have the chance.
And especially this time of year, we get into the holiday season. This is a great opportunity to get something from the tree and help out a good cause at the same time.
Yes, we're doing a crowdfunding campaign on Indiegogo.com /Merritt, and people in our community can help us manufacture our line and help make this a reality by grabbing our product perks. We have every single thing that you would want. We have pants, we have shirts, we have tees, we have wovens. I'm wearing the product, and they can help us reach our goal of raising $30,000 to make this a reality.
And even though this obviously looks really good, this was designed by somebody who's from Detroit, right?
Yeah, Zamira Oputa, who was on a very prominent show, Fashion Star, finished as the finalist there, and he's just an awesome up-and-coming designer, and he designed our first cut-and-sew collection.
Okay, and we've got a couple models that are here with us today that are showing off the line, so let's take a look at this first one.
So here we have the Merritt Way, which is one of our tees. Our clothes are very comfortable, they're fashionable. We like to say amazing comfort, incredible freshness, and very little effort. Things that you can just throw on very easily, and you're sweet. You're stylish for the entire day. And so Damien's wearing our Merritt Way shirt there.
Cool. And you say this line is mainly for men, but you also have some items that are there for ladies as well.
Yes, and the ladies can get their husbands, their boyfriends, their nephews, some product, but we have tees, we have hats. Maria's wearing our Merritt shirt, the wordmark shirt, also our hat collaboration that we did with Ebbels Field Flannels. Very stylish stuff.
And it's important, I guess, in this day and age to, you probably don't want to put a lot of thought into, what you're putting on when you get out of the house in the morning, and this kind of helps you out.
You just throw it on. You don't even have to think about it. When you have Merritt in your closet, you just know you're going to be fresh, you're going to be comfortable throughout the entire day.
And we've got one more model that's with us here.
And this is Brad. He has on our Henley. Like I said, very comfortable. You just throw it on, very stylish, and man, he looks pretty good there.
He looks sweet, yeah. And one more time, where can people go if they want to get involved in this?
It's Indiegogo.com /Merritt, and they can grab these product perks. They can help us reach our goal of $30,000 in funding, and then we'll produce the line, deliver it right to them, and they can get that at Indiegogo.com /Merritt, and also raise money for kids to go to college, which is the win-win.
Great look, great cause. David Merritt, thanks for being with us.
I appreciate the time.
Happy holidays. We will now send it back over to Dina.
Ben, I'm going to give you the look like the models are given. I mean business.
You got that down pat, Dina.
We know the kids probably want some toys for the holidays, right? What about the cook in your life? Next on the 9, the kitchen gadgets that might make for perfect presents. Some cool stuff to show you.
Checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town.